So, welcome back on my channel Lightwave Guru. Hi Eric, I hope it's all fine with you. And can you see it? Oh no, it works. Holy shit. Oh, what I say. We have to peep that. Meep. So, you see it works. So that's really a $10,000 scene, you know? And the simple reason is a complete developing time, so that it's now in function. Need 14 days of research and testing. So let us take a look in that scene. So that it works in the best way. So after I build the left chain here, that part, yeah, I clone it and bring it with load item from into the same scene. And replace then all the objects with this mirrored object, yeah, so that I can build in that principle with the same parameter I found out for the left side, also for the right side, yeah. So I replace all the objects, and then I remember that I built a chain link for that little first tank I built without suspension and for even terrain, yeah. And then I found out that the hinge function that I use there is only one hinge function, yeah, to connect the left and the right collision cage for the chain, for the two chains. And I make now some more tests and I found out it's better to use two from them. And then we have a more stable connect, yeah. So that's the reason you see two from them, and you see the fields are empty, and that means that is locked, yeah. So the hinge function is locked and in locked mode. And if we take a look in the bullet and make a search only for the constraints, we found it here, and that's my master link back, yeah. Hinten means back in German and vorne means front, master link front and back. And I have now here limited this, and that means that in the moment no sharing is active, yeah. So the two chains cannot share in if we drive, yeah. So and now you can the following do, you can on that two nodes parent some more functions. And that's, I know it's crazy, the next step, so that we bring then the tank from the body in that rig, yeah. So if we take a look to that simulation, so let us target this one here so that we see it in a good way. And if we now play it, you would see that it works. It works not totally perfect, but it works, yeah. So we have now done the next step. So yeah, we have now two from them chains, and yeah, he can drive on an uneven terrain. On an even terrain it works totally perfect, but we need an uneven terrain. You see in the end here that then the calculation would be a little bit, yeah, go crazy here in that part. You can see it on the right chain back here. But that's not the problem. That's only fine-tuning. I tell you that in the last video. So in the first, is it important that your scene developing comes in a stadium that you see that it principle work. So that's also a prototype here, yeah. So it's not ready for nothing, but it works as prototype, yeah. And do you see some effects now? If the uneven terrain, yeah, pull to change in a direction, yeah, and we have no steering in the moment, so the two chains only start his motors and drives them in front, yeah, as a straight ahead. Then you can see that the chain links and the chain himself become a little bit here, that type of effect, yeah. So it becomes a bow, yeah. You see it here, so it wobble a little bit, And the reason is that the underground, if he give his information to the chain foot and to the chain link, then bring it a little bit in vibration, and the following is that. Yeah. So I have now to modify it one more time a little bit the collision cage, so that the chain links and the chain foot cannot go in that way. Yeah. So I think I built then here, for example, if we take a look in wireframe for that. So I think I built then here also a collision for that part here, yeah, for the side part, so that chain links and chain foot cannot go in that way. So that the complete chain then is a little bit more in a straight way, yeah, if we drive, yeah. So with that, I think we can then fix that the chain himself wobble a little bit here, yeah, on that connection. So it is limited naturally by that little things here, yeah. That's this here in the middle. But I think it's better to bring from outside, yeah, to polygons and to say, hey, here's end. You not go in that direction, yeah. So that means we have here now a setup that works in even terrain perfect, and an uneven terrain 85% or 90%, I don't know. And I'm a little bit happy, yeah. So I mean, it's crazy. We see over 500 hinge functions. From that, over 500 hinge functions are, yeah, nearly 20 are motors. So we have 7 motors on the left side and 7 motors on the right side. So optional here, yeah. So then we have 14 suspension options. So in the moment we see here in inactive suspension, not an active suspension. That's here the wrong name in the scene, yeah. So it's inactive. So I pump not up the chains before I drive or play with the suspension. So that's inactive, not inactive. It's a passive suspension, so that the wheels only follow the gravity if the chain drops down to the uneven floor. Yeah, and then the arm and the wheel will follow. But it works. You see it. It's funny. It's cool. So and we have then the 2 master links here in front and back. And the 2 master links connect the 2 collision cages from the left and right side and stabilize it, yeah. And so now also can see all what here has happened with power, with motor power and gravity. Also see the other side, and this from that side see also the other side. So we have here dependence about that 2 chains, yeah. And in that way, every side can see what the other do, and if I want, I can build here in. It's locked in the moment. I can build in here, some degrees, so 1-2 degrees or so, to have a little bit of sharing, yeah, from that 2 chains, yeah. So now you have seen it, and I have to say something about the bullet in that case. So if I make now a calculation with 3000 frames, yeah, and I have here over 500 functions from the bullet run, and that means that the dynamic cage is 1.5 gigabyte for that little simulation. And that means if you would Lightwave Guru free, yeah, then give him more dyna cage. I need a bigger dyna cage. 2 gigabyte is okay for that little tests here, yes. But if I want to make, then if my tank is ready, yeah, in the future, and all is fine, that then, I think the dyna cage would be too small, yeah. So I need a bigger dyna cage. So if it's possible, so especially for Lightwave 2024 or something like that, yeah, in the future, then give me a bigger dyna cage. And the reason is simple. If I have a bigger dyna cage, I can build machines. Machines. And I'm a German, you know, I love to build machines. Also a simulation in Lightwave, yeah, with Bullet. So that is that what I can show in the moment. So I would see that I found the next days a little bit more time to rig it more and bring also the or create a tank body and bring it to the chains, and so that in the end we can render it. Yeah. So see you later, and yeah, have a nice time. Bye.